You know, I always say that some of the best movies and TV shows started off as books first. And I got something that I want to share with you. Y'all want to hear about it? Here it go. It's gonna be the intro to your book review. Right. Starting off as number 5 on the list is Plug Love, starring Murder Pain. So, y'all, I feel like I want to tell you that I'm pretty sure this movie started off my huge adoration for urban independent films. Like, Plug Love was really good. And after Plug Love came a host of other movies that center around our main character, Murder Pain. And I love how they just like incorporate him in all the different movies. Like, he might play a different kind of role, but his name is usually the same. And I just think that it's really cute and creative and dope, and the movies be good. And they based out of Detroit, and Detroit makes like the best urban films in my opinion. But I might be biased though, because this is my city. So I say all of that to say, Plug Love is a great film. It is very popular, again, in that urban independent film realm, but it was first a book. Plug Love is a novel by Danielle Marcus, who is another Detroit native. And I actually had the opportunity to sit down with her with my book club some years back. I'm gonna probably put some photos up here from when we was taking pictures with her and everything. She was real cool. And yeah, I bet y'all didn't know that. Okay, maybe some of y'all might have known that. But I'm sure somebody out there did not even know that. And I'm glad that you know now. And moving on to number 4, we have The Preacher's Wife, starring Denzel Washington and the late, great Whitney Houston. So did you guys know that one of our favorite Christmas gospel movies, The Preacher's Wife, is a remake of the movie The Bishop's Wife, which is the movie adaptation of the book The Bishop's Wife by Robert Nathan. One thing that I can say without a shadow of a doubt is that our Preacher's Wife had a way better soundtrack than The Bishop's Wife. That I know. I didn't even see the first movie, and I know it to be true. Joy to the World. I Believe in You and Me. I Go to the Rock. Listen, I don't need to see that other movie to know that our music was way better. It's Sunday, and I feel like I'm going to put that on today on the big speaker and just listen to it all through the house. I might actually get something cleaned. I'll go to the rock. You can go to the rock. I'm going to let Miss Houston sing it. But like I said, great soundtrack. Coming in at number 3 is The Women of Brewster Place. The Women of Brewster Place came out in 1989 and had a whole bunch of familiar, beautiful Black women faces. So we had Oprah and the late great Cicely Tyson, Robin Givens, Jackie Harry, Lynn Whitfield. So like, it was a whole bunch of us on film in this movie. And yes, it started off as a book, The Women of Brewster Place by Gloria Naylor. I remember being very young and The Women of Brewster Place coming on television. I want to say it was like a mini series of sorts. So it came on like multiple days, and it was a big deal because whenever did we see a mini series about a bunch of different Black women? Like, that just wasn't something that we saw on television regularly. And even though I was young, I still remember that it was relevant and it was really important. It was a big deal. And if you go back and look at the list of the casting, you're going to see a whole bunch of faces that we have seen over the years. Like, everybody was in The Women of Brewster Place. Everybody. The Women of Brewster Place is actually the debut novel of Gloria Naylor, and it won the National Book Award for first novel. And then, of course, a few years later, being made into the miniseries, The Women of Brewster Place, that we all have probably grown up and known and rewatched over time. If you haven't watched the movie or read the book, make sure that you go and check those out. And next on our list, we have the movie Funny Valentine, starring Alfre Woodard and Loretta Devine. This movie might have been like one of those straight to DVD or straight to cable movies from back in the day, but I still remember it very much so, and it was really, really good. And it is based off of a book. Actually, it's based off of a short story by the one and only J. California Cooper called Funny Valentine. Along with being very well known for her debut novel, Family, J. California Cooper is very much so well known for her short stories. And Funny Valentine is actually one of them that was included in her collection of short stories entitled Homemade Love. So make sure that you guys check that out. And last on the list, and certainly not least, if y'all know anything about me, y'all know that it is a particular show that I absolutely love. Do y'all know me? Do y'all know what show I'm talking about? I wish I could have somebody just go down to the comment section right now and tell me what show y'all think it is. But I know that y'all probably are not going to either know or, I mean, this is a pre-recording and clearly you're not going to be able to do it right in the moment. So, But y'all, let me just give y'all a little piece of snippet. Hopefully, don't nobody come along and say, "Oh, you weren't supposed to do that." But I just feel like y'all need to hear this intro because it's one of the best show intro songs since Power, maybe. Yes, y'all. In the Heat of the Night. That is one of my favorite shows. I am in the fan club group on Facebook. Like, I'm a whole fan. I love that show. I will repeat watch that show on a regular basis. And you guys, it's based off a book. Now, of course, the television show that we all are very much aware of is based off the movie, which is based off the actual 1965 novel by John Ball called In the Heat of the Night, which is the origin of Virgil Tibbs. So, we all know what the premise of the television show is. It's about Sparta, Mississippi, down in the South, and they battling racism and all that good stuff. And here they come with this black detective. And, yeah. So that's what the actual show is about. But the books is actually a series, and it's a mystery novel series that is based around Virgil Tibbs' character. So the very first one was about Virgil ending up in this small country town, and the police was going to treat him bad. And then they realized that he was actually important and somebody from another, northern city. And so then they started acting like they had some sense a little bit. And they had this murder that happened. And so now they figured they needed his help. So, boom, now we got Virgil Tibbs helping them. And it wasn't Sparta, Mississippi, though, in the book. It was some other place. But just know that in the book series, it doesn't stay in that southern city. It actually just jumps from him going to different places and solving mysteries. Very similar to like a Murder, She Wrote, except this one is based around a black detective. Did y'all know that? I am telling y'all, all of the good movies and TV was first a what? Book. You guys, this video has been so much fun to do. It has been so educational because some of this stuff I didn't know before I actually started researching to do the video. So I'm glad I got an opportunity to share it with you all. If you guys are not a subscriber, make sure that you go ahead and you hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. Make sure that you share this with your friends. Hit the like button. Hit the don't like button if you don't hit the don't like button, because I feel like you should just like this video. You know what I'm saying? Don't not like my video. And if you don't like the video, don't hit the. Nah, man, just do what you're gonna do. Do what you're gonna do, okay? Just do what you're gonna do. Anywho, I'm Tam. I'm telling tales. Read a book.